gang. Back at y'all with another one, man. I'm abroad right now, out of town, out the country to be exact. But don't think I ain't on top of my game. Don't think I ain't seeing what's going on out there. And don't think I'm not going to report to the people. You feel me? Shout out all the supporters. Like the video. Hype the video. I'm finna go hit these exotic beaches, these day clubs, go indulge in a little margarita love. But for right now, let's talk. We see FAB going at 50. We see Lucky from Hoodstocks going at Adam 22. We see another Hispanic podcaster get exposed for some racist-ish after he pump faked and act like he was neutral and cool with both sides. He got exposed. So I'm going to expose that. And there's a lot of other stuff going on, depending on, how this live go. It depends on how many of these topics I'm going to cover. But as of right now, shout out to the whole viral gang. Go check out the last episode that we dropped. Episode, what we on now? 225, I believe it was, 226, one of them. But yeah, definitely go tap into that. I'm gonna give the people some time to fall up in here. I'm cooling right now, man. Finna go outside and catch a tan. Y'all know how this go. Regular.
Whoa, look, it's time to go viral. I'm homicidal, I'm killing all my rivals. I'm the man, shit, I put that on the Bible. I Spotify my target, cause I got the title. Hey, I'm a Mac too. I told baby, shake that ass like she Apple. She said it's real, so she got my name tattooed. House full, so I hit it in the back room. Whoa, baby said she need a nail, peep the urgency. I want a little Kim before she had the surgery. Leg spread on that hardcore poster. She love twerking, she just do it for the coach. Big dog, bull massive. 6 tray Chevrolet, I'm classic. All these niggas mad at me, that's tragic. The main bitch in the bed, that's graphic. Yeah, we about to go viral. Hey.
All right, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Everybody, y'all can have your own opinions on the topics, whether you agree, whether you disagree. That's all cool, man. I'm giving you my opinion from my point of view. So happy holidays to everybody out there. Hope y'all enjoying y'all holidays. Hope y'all got everything y'all wanted. Me personally, I don't celebrate Christmas. The way I celebrate, I get on a flight, I take a trip. It's raining like a month in Cali. Tony lied. It's flooding out there. So you know what I did? We booked the flight and we went and changed the weather. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give y'all a little piece of the view, because it's raining like crazy in Cali. But I'm out here, you feel me? Nice resorts and all that. Y'all get my balcony got a balcony, got the stairwell up there, private jacuzzi up there, up top. I'll take y'all up there in a minute. But the missus, she out there tanning right now. So, I can't hit y'all with no viral way OnlyFans type ish, because she out there naked tanning right now. Because when she come in, I'm gonna take y'all up top. But yeah, let's get into it though, man. I knew this guy was a fraud. I knew this dude was a fraud too. He tried to break down the Lucky versus homie from Fody's thing when he called out Lucky from Hoodstocks for the fade. Let's break this down. Shout out to Slugstown, because he exposed all of this. Definitely shout out to Slugstown. Y'all go share, like, subscribe to Slugstown. He the one that put me up on game. So y'all remember Spotyface called out Lucky from Hoodstocks. He called him out for a fade for the African booty scratcher comment. And that went how it went. And then this dude, which I did a breakdown. Let me go to the mark where he says it. This goofy right here, not him. Pardon. Come on with these ads, bro. Let me skip this ad and I'm gonna show y'all who I'm talking about. Remember, I broke his whole video down after I did the live with Marvelous, right? This dude had his 3 cents that he wanted to throw in on it, and he tried to act like he was a racist. Well, Lord behold, he got caught, busted live in 4K using derogatory racial terms towards blacks. And I told y'all when I first seen his breakdown, I knew this dude was on the same type of time. So shout out to Slugs for catching it. Let's get into it.
From that point to this point, I want you to listen to this clip.
Your ignorance out on social media. I another thing, I went out and I got behind you when you went and talked to the Mayates because they had the impression that you were representing somebody. And you don't represent nobody, homie, but yourself.
Did y'all hear that?
You know, and you should have made that clear to them. You should have said, hey, man, I'm not talking for nobody representing nobody. This is just my opinion.
So he's talking about when Marvelous came on my live, and Marvelous said he was speaking for the entire South Side, right? Oh man, you going against the Raza, you don't want to do that, all this war talk and all this other shit. Then this dude right here does a breakdown and says, oh, Marvelous ain't speaking for the entire South Side, he's speaking for himself. So this dude just called me a Mayate. I'm gonna rewind it.
You made that clear to them because they had their ignorance.
Going from that point to this point, I want you to listen to this clip.
Your ignorance out on social media. Another thing, I went out and I got behind you when you went and talked to the Mayates because they had the impression that you were representing somebody. And you don't represent nobody, homie, but yourself. You know, and you should have made that clear to them. You should have said, hey, man, I'm not talking for nobody representing nobody. This is just my opinion. You know? So what I did was try to go slip up behind you, try to put fires out. Because I heard what you said and I heard what they said after you left. So you got it all, you got everything all twisted and all.
All right, so how that came about, right? I believe he possibly took that off his video because when I went over there trying to look for it, it was taken out.
Okay, so to give you an update, he uploaded that video and he edited that part out. But when he was live, somebody screen recorded and caught it. But when he went to re-upload it, I guess he took it down and he took the Mayate part out of it. So as you can clearly see, dude feels the exact same way as everybody else I was talking about. He tried to come on the clip. Oh, you know, shout out to the brothers. Shout out to Damian Porter from Hoover. You know, Viral, you need to go through Damian Porter. He know the proper channels and all this and that. So while he's sitting here bigging up Damian Porter, he feels Damian Porter is a Mayate because this is the language that he used in his everyday, day-to-day conversation, right? So these guys, they just expose themselves time and time again, live in 4K. When it's in you, you can't hide it. What's in the dark going to eventually come to light. And Lord behold, boom, dude got exposed. So shout out to Slugstown for catching that, right? Because I didn't catch it because I don't watch this clown's content. But I'm gonna play it one more time for y'all who didn't hear it.
At this point, I want you to listen to this clip.
Your ignorance out on social media. Another thing, I went out and I got behind you when you went and talked to the Mayates because they had the impression that you were representing somebody. And you don't represent nobody, homie, but yourself. You know, and you should have made that clear to them. You should have said, hey, man, I'm not talking for nobody representing nobody. This is just my opinion. You know?
So I'm assuming he's talking about Marvelous in my situation. I'm gonna assume that. I can't 100% confirm, but I can go to the full video, which I'm gonna do right now, where he edited this part out. It was brought to my attention that he did indeed take this part out of the video. So let me go to that video. Okay. Boom. Let me go back. Okay, maybe he was talking about a different situation, but whatever the case, whatever situation, he called the Black Mayate, right? I was assuming he was talking about the situation with Marvelous, but now that I'm looking at the real video, he might be talking to a different Hispanic. Let me go pull that full video up. And the situation really don't matter. It's just the fact that he referred to the blacks as Mayates, right? So we can no longer take what he says as credible. We can no longer take what he says as honest. We got to take everything he says as dishonorable at this point. He's no longer an honorable source. He never was to me in the first place. right? So I don't know who he's talking. Lucky Steven MMV. Okay, so this is who he's talking to.
Media. Before I begin, I want to say thank you to all the
So
subscribers.
let me see.
You know, don't come over here putting all your ignorance out on social media. Another thing, I went out and somebody, and you don't represent nobody, homie, but yourself. You know, and you should have made that clear to them. You should have said, hey man, I'm not talking for nobody, representing nobody. This is just my opinion. You know? So what I did, you left. So you got it all, you got everything all twisted and all ass backwards. But that's how your whole life is. You know,
Notice he took it out.
Your video yesterday, yeah, what you vatos need to do is this, and you got to do
Notice he
this.
took it out, right? That was the
I
skip.
don't know why you do that. What you got to do is you got to do, dude, you don't.
There was a skip in that video. I'm gonna rewind it because it played real fast. But if you notice, he took the Mayate part out because he knew he was busted. He knew he was caught. And I know this dude ain't even a factor. He's a nobody. But I just want to show y'all that I don't just be talking. When I talk, it is facts. When I seen his breakdown of the Marvelous conversation between Marvelous and myself and the two other blacks that was on the live stream, I knew this dude was disingenuous. And I knew this dude had an ill will feeling towards black people. And I just proved it. I just confirmed it. In his live, he called us Mayates. When he re-uploaded the video, he edited the Mayate part out. I'm going to play it one more time, and then we're going to move on to this FAB verse 50 conversation. So let's see. It was around the 627 mark.
Nothing like you. So, you know, don't come over here putting all your ignorance out on social media. Another thing, I went out and somebody, and you don't represent nobody, homie, but yourself.
See how he edited that out? It skipped. There was a skip. Watch, I'm gonna play it one more time. It was a skip. Listen.
Come over here putting all your ignorance out on social media. Another thing, I went out and somebody, and you don't represent.
Watch this. Let me go to the other video because he knew he fucked up and he took that part out. So if you go to the original.
So what I did was try to go slip up behind you, try to put fires out. You know, but this is just my opinion. Represent no, and
from that point to
your ignorance out on social media. Another thing, I went out and I got behind you when you went and talked to the Mayates because they had the impression that you were representing somebody.
Case closed. He took that part out. He edited that part out of his re-upload. So bam, he's caught in 4K. He's canceled. He's done. Don't listen to another motherfucking word that this goofy says. He is also a racist. That is in his upbringing, his ideology. That's how he really feel about black. So any type of commentary that he gives on the black versus Hispanic topic, don't take none of what he says with no validity. He's out of here, bro. Got another one. Now let's move on. FAB verse 50, right? This wasn't on my bingo card for 2026. I was not expecting FAB to be going at 50. Now this came out of left field. FAB, he got caught guilty by association. Yeah, let me turn that. You done up there?
Are you ready to go?
In a minute.
Just gonna see what this tastes
All right, well, let me go up top there so you can get dressed. So I wasn't expecting. Oh, you going back up there? I wasn't expecting the FAB verse 50 thing to be going on, right? FAB got caught. Hold on, y'all. Let me grab this charger. FAB got caught up because he's hanging with Jim Jones, and we all know Jim Jones is cool with 50. All right, what she got going up here? She gonna get hit with the copyright strike. Let me turn the music off. All right. Spectacular view. So FAB. And FAB is the nigga, right? Lyrically, FAB probably top 5 for sure. Fab been a joint since he came out. To me, Fab ain't missed. Bar for bar, it ain't too many people that can fuck with Fab. But I don't know if Fab want these type of problems. I don't know if Fab really want this type of smoke. I don't think he need this type of smoke. But I'm gonna freestyle in case y'all not in tune with what I'm talking about. Fab was barring up. Let me go play the freestyle and then we gonna talk about it. Shout out to Fab, shout out to 50. Hold on. Where that screen just go? Let me go pull that field to you because Twitter not playing no game. Fab versus 50 freestyle. Now 50, you know 50.
The pop dollar, I call her the top dollar. She come and drop knowledge like she from a top college. And childish. Whoa. Whoa.
Damn, I don't know what the f just happened. My bad, gang. I went up top. I guess the Wi-Fi signal ain't as strong up there at the top. But I'm back though. If y'all can hear me, let me know. If y'all can hear me, let me know. Am I still in the matrix? Can y'all hear me? Let me know. Am I still in the matrix? I can stop it. I can restart it. Y'all let me know. But let's just run through this 50 and Fab topic real quick, right? So 50 comes out, exposes that Fab, Jim Jones, Dave East, and Mano owe some money at the podcast studio they recording at. He called them squatters. He said they owe like $250K. So 50 trolls them. 50 says he gonna buy the building. I guess Jim Jones and them ran and hurried up and paid the bill. But y'all know 50 and Jim Jones, they've been going back and forth for a little while now on social media. So Fab gets thrown in the mix, and Fab, Jim Jones, Davies, and Mano, they just did a freestyle, right? They all freestyled on different beats. Fab took it upon himself to jump out there and diss 50. He threw some subliminal shots and he threw some direct shots. He had a clip where he was in front of the payphone. Y'all all know the payphone. Boom, you pay 50 cents, you can make a collect call, you can make a call. And he threw some shots at 50 Baby Mama on there. He threw some window shopper references. I'm gonna play it though, but y'all let me know, did Fab kill 50 off, or is this the beginning of a new beef for 2026? Do y'all think Fab really won't smoke with 50? Y'all think 50 gonna respond musically, or is 50 gonna troll Fab? Can Fab win this beef? Is this a beef that Fab could really win?
Desde que la Comer llegó.
Oh my God, come on with these ads. Jesus Christ.
Has really been quiet lately, but don't get it twisted. This dude is still one of the cleanest to ever do it. Alright, so
I'm a top shotter who drop dollars and pop collars. You ain't talking about top dollar, do not holler. Niggas can't move us, but nah, we not squatters. They mad cause we fly and niggas cannot swat us. Get it toe to head from bottom to top's Prada. Them window shoppers ain't really gon' cop nada. My dog told me give him the word and shots follow. I let him off the leash like Nino's Rockwaller. You know I got power, your shorty got hot shower. Catch her tryna leave like Tasha shot Lala. The bitch not Mala and nigga, you
only this ain't no R&B rap song about no females. Fab is definitely clapping back at 50 Cent. If you missed it, 50 been on one lately, throwing shots, trolling, calling people squatters, just being 50. And this time Fab's name got pulled into it. And normally Fab doesn't get into any beef. But instead of yelling, going back and forth, and doing an internet beef thing, Fab kept it cool and let the bars talk. See, this is what Fab is different. He ain't denied nothing. He ain't explained nothing. He just...
Fab went straight to the booth. Fab went straight to the booth. That's what I'm fucking with that, man. Bring the bars back. 2026, bring the bars back. 50 has not dissed a rapper in a rap song for a long time. I don't see 50 going back at Fab and them on a rap song. 50 gonna get his investigators. He gonna drop a bag. They're gonna go find some dirt on Fab. And then 50 going straight to the gram. That's the difference. Everybody might not have heard this freestyle, but everybody gonna see what 50 Cent posts on the gram. So 50 will be a fool to try to go bar for bar with Fab. 50's gonna find some dirt out that make Fab look crazy, and he gonna put it out on Instagram, and he gonna troll Fab relentlessly. That's what I'm assuming is gonna happen. That's my guess. I don't think 50 is going to the booth to try to rap bars with Fab or nothing like that. I think 50 is gonna go straight to the trolling route. 50 might get Fab Baby Mama in the video. You know how 50 do. He might send her some money and get her to drop some dirt on Fab. But as far as the freestyle, it was hot. It gave me that old Smack DVD feel. I'm fucking with it. Let me go play some more clips from it because everybody keeps breaking it up in different pieces. I guess it was a longer freestyle than expected.
Whoa, look, I'm a top shotter who drop dollars and pop collars. You ain't talking about top dollar, do not holler. Niggas can't move us, but nah, we not squatters. They mad cause we fly and niggas cannot swat us. Get it toe to head from bottom to top's Prada. Them window shoppers ain't really gon' cop nada. My dog told me give him the word and shots follow. I let him off the leash like Nino's Rockwaller. You know I got power, your shorty got hot shower. Catch her tryna leave like Tasha shot Lala.
He said, you know I got power, your shorty got hot shower. Meaning Diddy pissed on his baby mama. This nigga Fab, wow.
The bitch not Mala and nigga you not Allah. Y'all both meet the creator, his first name not Tyler. The blick like a magic stick, yo top walla. Roof going, Dre and Snoop in a drop holla.
Magic Stick, 50 song was called Magic Stick. Your roof be gone. Fab with the wordplay is crazy.
Screaming, let me ride, them youngins got diabolic. They will leave your whip leaning like they pop hydraulics. None of my ops valid, they saying the cops valid. None of them want beef, they ordered a chopped salad. Cause how the fuck you niggas got brolic but not solid and be trying to pull cars like we don't got wallets? Like how do niggas not in the jungle talk to Wallace? How is these grown ass men? Whoa, fucking childish. How is these bum ass niggas speaking with stylists when I was? I'm a top shotter who drop dollars. So fly, it made my bitch a stylist. They can't stop us from scoring, they gotta foul us. Can't stop us from scoring. Hey, we met at a pop gala, I call her the top scholar. She come and drop knowledge like she from a top college.
Got a payphone, though.
And childish. How is these bum ass niggas
That
speaking
was,
with
that was a message. The payphone was a message. Using the payphone today typically costs around 50 cents for a local call. So even Fab being at the 50 cent at the payphone was a shot at 50. Hitting the 50 cent mark, yeah. Long distance calls costing more. Shout out to Fab, man. Uncle Murder got his hands full. Uncle Murder scrambling right now for that 2025 wrap up. That's gonna be crazy. I think what 50 gonna do, like y'all been saying in the comments, he's gonna post that clip of Fabulous on Drink Champs with Diddy, and Diddy calling Fab daddy, asking why he don't want to party with him. You know, Diddy was being real zesty. He turns it to the diddler live on air, and Fab was looking wild, uncomfortable. 50 for sure gonna post that clip. Diddy kept asking Fab, why you don't want to party with me? Calling him daddy. Like, what the fuck you talking about, Fab? Like, man, we partied before. He like, nah, party. You know what type of party I'm talking about, like back at the house type party. Fab just looking crazy uncomfortable. So I don't know, man. I'm here to see it. I want to see what 50 response gonna be. I know for sure it ain't gonna be no bars though. 50 cannot go bar for bar with Fab in 2025 or 2026. That's a wrap. But as far as 50 getting knocked out, I don't see it happening because one, 50 is really like that. Before the rap, 50 is really like that. It's already verified in the streets. 50 used to box. He was Golden Glove. That's why these rap niggas is scared of him. He not a little nigga either. 50 sized up, and he's known for knocking niggas out. They say he wasn't really with the gunplay. That was Bang'em, Smurfing them, and the niggas he had around him, they was really with the gunplay type shit. 50 was more so breaking niggas' jaws, throwing niggas through windows, beating niggas the fuck up. We seen him bullying these rappers his whole career, from Jay-Z to Fat Joe to you name it. He been bullying niggas. The Rick Ross, the gunplay. It seemed like nobody want no smoke with 50. The only rapper I heard really catch a fade with 50 was Ja. Surprisingly, was Ja Rule. They ran down on him in the studio. They had a little fade in Atlanta. Do I think Ja won? Absolutely not. But to me, Ja got more heart than these other niggas because shit, he the only one who ran down on 50 about some action. So do I think Fab is going to try to run up on 50? And nah, I don't think so. But I heard Fab ain't no sucker though. I heard Fab step to Suge Knight in LA too. I heard Suge Knight try to step to Fab, and Fab stood his ground in LA when Suge was Suge before the barber knocked him out. And Fab is from Brooklyn too, so don't get it fucked up. I think Fab got a team with him. Y'all know his brother Paul Kane. He really outside. Like Paul Kane, he known for being outside. Street fam, they known for having a team. But as far as Fab goes, I don't know, because the way he handled that Ray J beef, I don't know. Ray J didn't get touched, and Ray J, y'all remember the epic Ray J phone call? He said he was gonna have the booty bandits run down on Fab and do all type of crazy shit. So I don't know. But as far as taking it to the streets, I don't think Fab want to take it to the streets with 50 at all. I think Fab want to leave it on wax and on the internet. If that spill over to the streets, that's going to be ugly for Fab, man, because money talking. We all know 50 got more money than Fab. 50 got a team. We know how that's going to turn out. I mean, I'm assuming how that's going to turn out. But Fab is from Brooklyn, though. So don't get it fucked up. We all know BK niggas, them niggas is reckless. So I don't know. But I know as far as on the mic, 50 don't want no smoke with Fab on the mic. So musically, bar for bar, I got Fab. Everything else, I got 50. I got 50 in the streets, and I got 50 with the internet social media trolling, because Fab doesn't really troll like that on the internet as far as Instagram, Twitter. 50, he take full advantage of that. Now, Fab does have the podcast where he took shots at 50 on the podcast. He told 50, yeah, we squatting, we ain't going nowhere or shit like that. So Fab is witty though. Fab a little more wittier than these past niggas that 50 been going at. So we gonna definitely see how this turn out. Now, shout out to Fab, shout out to 50. I don't want to see it leak to the streets. I hope it stay in music and on social media. But this should give hip hop a nice spike, a nice boost. You know what I'm saying? Because hip hop been dry, and whether we like it or not, hip hop beef makes hip hop spike. It makes the interest spike. We all love sports. We love football. We love basketball. We love boxing. Hip hop is a sport as well. It's a lyrical sport. So when MCs are sparring lyrically, it's more interesting. I.e., example, Drake and Kendrick. Hip hop was dry. Drake and Kendrick beef. Boom, hip hop took off again. Drake and Kendrick stopped beefing. Hip hop been dry. Now we got Fab versus 50. Jim Jones, he can't beat 50 in nothing but probably dressing. That's it. The streets, I don't think so. Musically, Jim Jones ain't fucking with 50. I'm sorry. Lyrically, bar for bar, nothing. It ain't even close. That shit'd be laughable. Fab, excuse me. Mano seemed like he low-key spooked though. What's up with Mano? Mano low-key acting like he's spooked. I'm gonna keep it 100. I ain't never seen Mano act this way when it comes to a beef with somebody. He's shouting 50 out. He's saying 50 helped him with his career, which ain't nothing wrong with that. But Mano was just talking about smacking DJ Academics and all type of crazy. We all see how Mano acted when he had the beef with Lil C's, ran down on Lil C's in Brooklyn, beat Lil C's up, said Lil C's ran from him and all type of shit. He had the Young Berg, he smacked Young Berg. Who was the other? The penguin looking nigga. It was in the DVD era. They caught this dude who was beefing with Mano in the club, beat him the fuck up. So Mano is known for putting his hands on rappers, but it seemed like only the soft rappers. You got a nigga like 50, I don't see that same aggression. I see Mano copping a lot of pleas. Oh, we wasn't really talking about the Diddy doc. We was talking about the doc in general. No, nigga, y'all was talking about that Diddy documentary. Come on, bro. What else would spark the convo of a documentary other than the 50 doc? So Mano, to me, already showing signs that he don't want no smoke with 50 at all. So Mano looking like he's trying to back out of it. Dave East, he looked like he ain't got nothing to do with it. He just kicking back. Dave East like, I'm just showing up so I don't get fined. He just pulling up. Because when Mano had the beef with the boxer nigga, we didn't see that same aggression. I guess the boxer dude, whatever his name is, he back in jail from what I hear. But he's the one who cut Mano in the pen. So Mano had real beef with the dude named Boxer. And I guess Boxer got out, and they said when he got out, Mano was tucked away. And I guess they said Mano had some type of issue with Rod Diggs. You know, Rod Diggs got life. He had 80 acts. But Rod Diggs was out there putting pressure on the rap niggas. Jim Jones, too. They said Rod Diggs was finna smoke Jim Jones at a club or something. But somehow Jim Jones wound up getting the pass. But they said Rod Diggs was pulling up to turn Jim Jones' TV off. And if y'all don't know who Rod Diggs is, go look him up. He got a crazy rep. I think he out the Guana Projects out there in Brooklyn, somewhere in New York, the Guana housing. He was I think he's from some blood gang out there, Gorilla Bloods or some shit like that. But they say he a rep. They say he was a problem. And they said when he was outside, Mano wasn't outside. They said when Boxer was outside, Mano wasn't outside. So, not to say that's true or false, this is what the niggas in New York is saying. I seen somebody from New York that know both parties say this. So I'm on the outside looking in on that situation. I don't know. I do know they say that Rod Diggs wasn't nothing to play with, so they could verify that. Of course I'm going off what I heard. Nigga, I'm not in New York. What the fuck else can I go off of? I'm not in New York. I'm not from New York. I don't know none of them. I'm not in they circles. All I can go off of is the information that I heard. What else can I go off of? Just like that's what you're going off of. I'm just telling you. The Mano talked about getting cut in prison. He said, yeah, dude did cut him, but Mano claimed that he cut him back. All I know is when Boxer got out, I didn't even know he was out. Dude said Mano wasn't outside. And then you look at the rappers that Mano put hands on, wasn't none of them really tough like that. I think the other dude name was, damn, I forget his name. He was like a Puerto Rican cat. He was like kind of chubby with braids. Mano and his brother caught him in the club. Boom, boom, boom. You see him beating him up, throwing him over the cash register and shit like that. He slapped Young Thug. I mean, not Young Thug. He slapped, the fuck is his name? His name is Hitmaker now. Young Berg. But Young Berg got his chain snatched and shit like that. So that's just what's going on. To me, this is just rap and this is trolling. I'm only giving you the background of the street shit because when it comes to Mano, his rap beefs always turn to some street shit. That's the only reason I'm bringing up the streets. Because when Mano had the beef with Lil C's, he has a famous Smack DVD interview that y'all can go look up where he talked about Lil C's pulled up on his block, Mano pulled out there and ran down on Lil C's. He said, yeah, you know what a Pume is? Ain't nothing in the world faster than a Pume. And Lil C's turned it to a Pume. So y'all could go look at that, how aggressive Mano is when it comes to beef. I don't see that same aggression being towards 50. I don't see it. That's the only reason I'm bringing up the street shit. But I hope it don't go into the streets because we don't really need that. But as far as rap, Mano don't want that with 50 as far as rap go. I never seen Mano kill nobody on wax. Dave East, he definitely don't want that on wax. The only one I see beating 50 on wax out of this group is Fab. Bar for bar, 50 can't fuck with Fab at all. Straight up. Far as Mano, he can't fuck with 50 on wax. But 50 to me, he's not rapping. I know he just put a song out, but to me, he's not rapping no more. I ain't heard 50 rap in a long time, especially not a rap beef. He'll be a fool to try to engage in a rap beef at this point. He's a mogul. He's a director. He got a motherfucking Tyler Perry compound in Louisiana. He's doing all type of other shit. He could beat these guys other ways. His money is long. If 50 go buy their podcast studio and they got to rent from 50, that's crazy. They got to move studios. So 50 finna start pulling power moves, in my opinion, in this beef. That's the only way he can win. If he tries to go bar for bar, that's a losing battle. 50 can't fuck with Fab whatsoever. 50 baby mama got pissed on. So it's just a bad look as far as 50 versus Fab on wax. Now, if 50 got some dirt on Fab, which that's the only route I can see 50 winning, is if them investigators come back with some dirt on Fab. He probably talk about Fab knocking his baby mama teeth out. He gonna talk about Fab and Diddy and shit like that. But we gonna see where this beef go. So I'm here for it. Uncle Murder, we need that wrap up. I know you said you done, but you can't be done. You took it from Mad Skills. So it ain't no wrapping the wrap-ups up, nigga. That's the only thing we know Uncle Murder for musically in today's era. The mixtape game is gone. Uncle Murder, we need that wrap-up. This is going to be a good one, too. With all the Diddy shit, this should probably be comedy. Shout out to 50, shout out to Fab, shout out to Uncle Murder. We'll see how this one go. Yeah, Fab definitely the only one that should have been rapping. Jim Jones, Jim got a personality that makes you want to listen to what he's saying, though. So even though Jim can't really rap, Jim has classic songs. Jim has aura. Jim got aura. Jim got a story. Jim got the personality that he could make this cool. Y'all remember Jim Jones' phone call with Mace? Hey, Bector, that's you, Bector? I put you on my kufi. Yeah, Jim could do some shit with 50. He can't fuck with 50 at all, but he could make it entertaining and comical because they got that podcast. So we'll see. You say this is a New York issue, rapping is a must. 50 not rapping, though. That's the thing. 50 is not going to rap with these guys. We know that for a fact. The last rapping beef we seen 50 in was versus Jadakiss and them. And he got swept. 50 not crazy enough to go try to rap with Fab. Niggas, you crazy? And what you say, Jim Softer, the baby shit, y'all crazy. 50 gonna have to get in that booth someday. We're not entertained forever. He's not getting in the booth, gang. That's like Joe Budden getting in the booth. He's not never gonna do that. Eminem dissed Joe Budden, but Joe had the podcast now, so he had the leverage. So he'd be a fool to step down to go get back in the booth. Like, that era is over. You're not gonna see 50 rap against these niggas. Jim can't rap unless Max and Stax there to put. Well, Stax is dead, rest in peace. And Max B, he's trying to revive his career. He just dropped the tape that ain't no nobody really talking about, don't nobody care about. So I think that shit over with. 50 a business mogul now. He where Jay-Z and them is at. He's not getting in the booth, bro. I know y'all want to see 50 get in the booth and go bar for bar with Fab. That's a losing battle. 50 is a chess player, bro. He really studied that 50 laws of power, 48 laws of power. He's not getting in the booth. Did I talk about the airstrikes in Nigeria? Nah, that was crazy though, for Trump to drop some bombs on Christmas Day. Like, Merry Christmas. Here goes some nukes. That shit is crazy. We'll talk about that when I get back to the studio. I'm out the country right now, though, so this is just some light topics. But what y'all think about the Hoodstocks, Lucky from Hoodstocks versus Adam 22? Adam 22, he bullied Munchie, and he called out 4 extra fade. Munchie is blind, 4 extra got one hand. Lucky from Hoodstocks been calling Adam out. I ain't really heard Adam reply with no fade talk. Do you think Adam should take Lucky from Hoodstocks fade? Or should Lucky from Hoodstocks take Spody Face from Fody's fade first before he get to calling Adam out? Because he jumped right over Spody Face and he ran straight to Adam 22. Now, Lucky from Hoodstocks, everybody keeps saying he apologized for the African booty scratcher comment. I still to this day have not seen an apology. I did hear him say, Adam won. Adam stirred up the beef and the brothers went for it. We didn't go for it, bro. We didn't go for it, and Adam didn't stir this up. It's what came out of your mouth that was the problem. Adam can't stir the pot if there's no pot to stir. If you don't say African booty scratcher, there's no pot for Adam to stir. So I'm perplexed as to why everybody from that side keeps saying this is Adam 22 doing this. How the fuck is it Adam when you the one that said the comments? Adam didn't make you say African booty scratcher. So I don't understand why y'all keep trying to pin it on Adam. No, the responsibility is on you as a man and what came out of your mouth. Now, I don't have no problem with you calling Adam out. Adam is a grown man and he been calling people out, picking on the disabled. So shit, let's see if you can go fight Lucky then. Let's see if you can go fight Lucky. I want to see that. I think you might as well take 2 fades. You might as well fight Spody Face and then fight Adam too. Fuck it. But you can't talk. You can't skip Spody Face and go straight to Adam. That don't work, bro. I'm sorry, but you can't do that, gang. You can't do that. Now, let's see what Spody Face is talking about. Well, let's see what Lucky is talking about first, right? They keep trying to spin this and blame Adam. We not doing that, bro. And Adam, you out there bullying the disabled nigga. Go bully somebody with 2 hands that's willing and able and ready to get down. Because you got a lot of people calling you out, bro, and you keep skipping them and trying to fight a blind nigga. Well, he didn't try to fight Munchie, but he did to Munchie what he wouldn't have did to Aunt Hefe, even though he done said some slick shit to Aunt Hefe, and Aunt Hefe didn't catch it. But I don't see him yelling at Aunt Hefe, telling them shut the fuck up, or kicking Aunt Hefe chair. I don't see him doing that. But he know Munchie's blind. But let's see what these dudes have been saying. Here we go.
I just say it's all fucking bullshit. Fuck all you guys. I stand with Lucky, and it breaks my heart that you guys are trying to fucking call him this or that. Cause fuck you.
Thank you,
I mean,
straight up. We're not sensitive to any fucking bullshit. Fuck you guys.
But everybody's gonna feel how they feel, bro. And there's no way to.
Well, fuck them, Drippy. Like I said, fuck them again. It's fake outrage. It's fake. It's not real.
See this type of person. This is the type of person that makes shit happen. And what I mean by make shit happen, make situations worse. And this type of person be causing crash outs because it seemed like the situation has been dying down. And then you get a dude like this come, oh, fuck everybody. It's fake outrage. Fuck all of them and this and that. That's the type of person that make people crash out. That's the type of person that get in the middle and fuck up what could be progress. This type of person you gotta deal with and get the fuck out the way. Meaning, your people need to deal with people like this. They don't need to be on the camera speaking, because these type of people that stir the pot. You saying Adam stirred the pot? What is this guy doing? I didn't hear Adam talking like this, and I'm not defending Adam. Y'all can get on Adam bumper if y'all want to. I don't give a fuck. All Adam did was say, man, y'all should take accountability. This dude coming out saying fuck everybody. It's fake outrage. Fake outrage from who? The blacks? So you basically saying fuck the blacks. So he's instigating a problem that people are trying to diffuse. Why he let him speak, I don't understand. Because Lucky's right there.
No, but some people could be outraged.
No, they're not outraged. Because,
how do you know? How do you know?
Because you have nobody's trying to call fades for Lucky.
But
These are
this is how stupid it is. They're not outraged. Dude said, damn, how do you know? Nobody's trying to call fades for Lucky. Spody Face called his fade already. Spody Face called his fade. Y'all keep trying to overlook that because Spody Face don't look like it's going to be an easy win. So now they want to pretend like nobody called his fade, but Spody Face already did. But because Spody Face looked like it's going to be a hard fight, we're going to ignore that and just say nobody's calling them out. That's why they're not outraged. Come on, bro. Knock it off.
They're nobody's.
But
what
think
the fuck?
about it,
That's
bro.
exactly why. Not Blueface didn't say shit. Why?
Oh, you want Blueface to call his fade so you could get clout. So Spody Face not going to get you no clout. The clout that you want. Blueface is a famous rapper. So if you fight Blueface, win or lose, your name is in the media. You get clout. See, this is all clout chase shit.
Because he didn't care.
Yeah.
That's who we were talking about. If he's
Blueface didn't say nothing because you're fucking nobodies for Blueface to be responding to. Why would he lower himself and talk to some nobodies and boost you up? See, now they trying to bait Blueface into respond. I told y'all from day one this was a clout chase move. That's all this shit is. It's a clout chase.
he said a statement that it would make sense. But guess what he did? A whole bunch of nobodies jumped on the fucking train. Do something.
We get
A nobody calling somebody a bunch of nobodies is crazy. This guy's a fucking nobody. Who the fuck is this dude?
This was all Adam 22 to get Lucky to apologize. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's
100%.
It's Adam to get Lucky to apologize. Adam is a white guy. He don't have shit to do with Lucky, half Hispanic, Russian, whatever the fuck, calling black people African booty scratchers. Adam don't got shit to do with that. This is the black community talking.
He won, bro.
And yeah, and it breaks my fucking heart that the fucking black general, fucking Adam 22.
Now look, more disrespect. He called Adam 22 the black general. So you gonna sit here as a Hispanic and say Adam 22, a white man, is the black general. Like black people can't speak for themselves. Y'all think because y'all see a few gang members on a podcast with Adam, who he's paying, doing content, that Adam speaks for the entire black community? Are you fucking retarded? Majority of the black community don't give a fuck about no jumper. They actually hate and despise it. They don't fuck with Adam. The majority of the black community dislikes Adam 22 and what he does and what he represents and the way he uses his platform to paint the picture of black culture, right? So to sit here and say, oh, Adam, the black general, dude, fuck you. You a clown, you a goofy. He's your general. That's why he got you pressured up right now, acting like a female, jumping around on camera, doing all this yelling and shit. Blueface ain't responding to y'all, bro. Fuck up out of here. It's not gonna happen.
I just say it's all fucking bullshit. Fuck all you guys. I stand with Lucky, and it breaks my heart that
you don't give a fuck who you stand
whatever.
with.
He won, bro. It's all good.
It is, bro.
He won, dog.
You can never.
And sometimes I gotta just like admit it for what it is, bro. He actually won, bro. Adam 22 can act a buffoon, bro. But I have to just take the high road.
Step up, man. It's okay.
And I gotta just like, all right, bro. You won this one, bro. You got all these brothers outraged.
Adam don't have no brothers outraged. What you said out of your mouth has brothers outraged, not Adam 22. Adam got brothers outraged for shit Adam does, which is another story. Whatever Adam did that had niggas outraged didn't have nothing to do with this topic. Niggas is mad at Adam for other shit.
And you know what, brother? He won, bro. He won, and you know what? I'm gonna give him this W right here, bro. Straight up. Honestly, bro, I don't want nobody to get hurt over some stupid
bullshit.
Shit,
yeah, that's true.
Because I just like,
if you didn't want nobody to get hurt, why did you invite niggas to your event with 1,000 Hispanics out there in a majority Hispanic city? You wanted somebody to get hurt. You just wanted somebody to fall for the trap, and you seen niggas wasn't dumb as you thought. You thought niggas was gonna pull up and fall for that trap, and we wasn't. Niggas ain't dumb.
just like the boy 40 Sporty 40, and shout out to the 40s, bro.
Sporty face.
Yeah, shout out to them brothers. You know what I mean? Sporty, I want you to live your greatest life, brother. And this right here is not good for none of us. It's not good for me. Your animosity with me is not good for me, and my animosity, which I have none, brother.
Whatever.
He won, bro. It's all good.
How did Adam win? And this is the crazy part. Lucky could have killed all of this. All of this could have been a dead issue if Lucky would have just owned up to what he said, apologized for what he said, or stood on what he said. See, it could go two ways. You could say, fuck y'all, I meant what I said, do something about it. It is what it is. Or you could say, you know what? I apologize. Don't say I apologize and, well, y'all did racist shit too. No. As a man, you know what? I jumped out my body. I apologize for offending your community. And that's it. The topic wouldn't even been talked about no more. But the fact that he keeps going on and on and on and blaming Adam and this and that, that's what's keeping the topic going. Then you got these weirdos in the camera talking about, oh, why Blueface ain't responding. You know why Blueface ain't responding, bro. He's not finna give y'all no fucking clout. Get the fuck up out of here, bro. It's like y'all got a comprehension issue, or y'all just think niggas is dumb to think that we're gonna fall for what you're saying about Adam. You're trying to throw Adam in front of the darts meant for you. You said it, not Adam, bro.
And so I decided to call him out.
So this Sporty Face explaining why he called out Lucky.
You know, to a fight that he clearly turned down, you know, and it turned into something else. But again, this isn't about race. This is about right or wrong. I needed a squabble. In that moment, I was enraged. Like, man, hold up. And he's not even the first person who's done that. It's been plenty of other podcasters that they allowing people to call in and call us the N-word, and you know what I'm saying, just cracking black jokes. And I asked the guy for a friendly fade. I said, man, let's show the people that we ain't always got to take it to the further extent, which is, you know, that the black on brown violence or whatever the case is. Even though hand-to-hand combat is a violent sport, but at the end of the day, it's a better solution. So I called him out in an organized setting. I told him boxing, you know, or on the mat. He turned down both of them, but told me he going to be at this place such and such in Whittier, which is predominant, you know, Hispanics. You know what I'm saying? Your whole team there, everybody there. To me, it just sounded like a play in the setup. Like they trying to ambush us or something like that. And now he trying to turn it around and trying to make it seem like he didn't turn it down. And if I wanted to come out, it's like, bro, at the end of the day is, if you don't want to get no money out of it or anything like that, you know, my boy Big Scrap, he neutral. We don't even got to get no bag. I'll bare knuckle fight you. I'll bare knuckle fight you. Neutral spot with no money. Bring the camera. You said it on camera. Come get your ass whooped on camera. Fuck the money. Fuck the bag. We got a whole Armenian right now. The big homie's Big Scrap. Get in contact with him. He'll be kind of in contact with you or whoever you want to do. We could just get this out the way. We don't need the bag. We don't need to turn it into no spectacle or no circus. Let's go and get this out the way.
Because just like, yeah, you said it.
So that's pretty much where it's at right now. That's just what it is, you know what I'm saying? Dude ain't gonna apologize. Spody won his fade. That's where it's gonna stay. It's gonna stay on the internet. They're obviously clout chasing, trying to get a moment. To me, their ultimate goal was two things: get a fight out of Adam 22, beat Adam 22 up, and then get clout, or get Blueface to respond and then beef with Blueface and get clout. Either way, to me, it was a clout chase move, because for dude to sit here and say, well, the blacks ain't mad enough and they're not outraged. Their outrage is fake because no one called Lucky's fade out. But Spody Face clearly has been begging for the fade. And then dude turns around and says, oh, only nobodies. Okay, so now you want somebody famous in black to call Lucky out. So the ones that's not famous, that's not good enough. Clout chase, internet clout chase. That's just all this is, bro. So you low-key got to just ignore these type of people and let them fade to black, right? They have no relevance unless we're involved, because I don't understand what the point of constantly talking about people that you hate. It makes no sense. If you have hate for people, why do you keep talking about the people that you hate? Why not talk about the people that you love? If you have so much cultural pride and this and that, why not only talk about that? That shit don't make no sense. So shout out to the ones keeping it real. Shout out to the ones keeping it real. Y'all can keep crying. I don't give a fuck how much y'all cry about it. I don't give a fuck how much y'all say, oh, this is tiring, this again. I don't give a fuck. Stop talking about it and we won't have nothing to talk about. Don't nobody give a fuck about your emotions, dude. Nobody. I don't care how much you cry. I don't care how much you cry in the comments. I don't give a fuck how much y'all say viral is this, and I don't care. I'm going to keep exposing it as long as it keep getting caught in 4K. Like, look at this shit. DDG, he had a streaming event. Here we go again. Some more racist shit. I'm going to pull it up. Let me pull it up. This how these motherfuckers really think. This the crazy part.
This fool acting like he better than everybody. Like, we know you from Pontiac, from the hood. We from the hood too, and you still come down here. I'm 20 minutes late eating his food. He roasting us. Talk about we hate him. 20 minutes late. Don't give a cameraman on his phone. He don't even know what the fuck he doing. He just chilling. The homie over there don't even know what's going on. He on his phone. Your production team up. You got us up. You got me up. Talking about I'm promoting my music. I'll show you trying to be here, trying to freestyle. Not hating. It's not hating. I didn't know it was a hating thing. But
freestyle right now.
Can I freestyle my mic? You can give me a beat. Let's go on the beat. I speak Spanish. I'll freestyle on the beat.
No.
If I'm whack. This shouldn't tell me I'm whack. But this fool was 20 minutes late, so now I'm hot because that shit's disrespectful because he got us right here. He rich. He got his thing going on. We just got off a shift. We doing our thing. He flexing. We don't give a.
So if y'all know what's going on, DDG, he had a stream where he invited his haters to address him face to face and tell him why he's a hater. Really, he was giving him a shot because the Mexican dude was a rapper, but the Mexican dude used the N-word, and DDG was like, hold on, what you mean, nigga? And he was like, oh, yeah, I'm from Compton. I got a pass to say this, blah, blah, blah. And I ain't seen nobody pick it up, so I'm bringing awareness to it.
You feel me? He like 20 minutes late. He got his food right there, Nigerian king, I feel it. But you sitting there looking at me like if I'm crazy. Nigga, you crazy, my boy. You was late, nigga. Bro. Hey, we can say that. I'm from Compton, bro. I don't give a fuck. Straight up, I said it. It is what it is. You can feel how you feel. I'm from Compton. My Compton people gonna vouch for me. He laughing because he know it's right. At the end of the day, bro, look, check me out. That's it. That's all I gotta say, bro. That's it right there. And that's it, bro. That's all I gotta say. That's like that. See, just like that.
Your music career.
My music career, bro.
Now you got canceled.
So DDG is like, damn, why you gotta call me a nigga? He like, oh, I'm from Compton. I can say that. So this is how they feel. They feel because they grow up in the hood around blacks, listen to black music, wear black clothes, you know, like to indulge in black culture. Maybe even got black homies that they get the right to actually be a part of real black culture and say words that we find derogatory when other people use them. There's a such thing called double standards. They exist. They exist and they're real, and no one really cares if you're offended by it. Yes, black people say the N-word to each other. Should we say it? I mean, that's up to perception because there's a place called niggas in the real world. And if you look up the definition of niggas, N-E-G-U-S, that means kings in Ethiopia. So in Ethiopia, excuse me. So we could say, you know, over generations, the word got flipped and changed around and the spelling got changed. We turned the hard ER, put the A-Z on the end, and we're using it for, you know, a positive thing. We turned the negative to a positive, but that's only people that don't know the real history of the entire word of where they even got the hard ER from. There's an actual place where black people reside called niggas, N-E-G-U-S. And that word has an actual definition. It means kings. That's why you get the phrase niggas is kings. But most people don't know that type of history. So when we call each other niggas, we think N-I-G-G-A-Z or N-I-G-G-A-S. No one is thinking about N-E-G-U-S. So that's where that word really come from, right? And you could do your history on that. You could fact check that. You could chat GPT that. You can Google that. You probably didn't even know that. Regardless of the fact, they flipped the word. They used it as a racial derogatory term. We flipped it back and turned it into like my homie, my brother, shit like that. And we get offended when other races say it. That just is what it is. It's a double standard. Who gives a fuck, bro? We don't care if you don't care. That is what it is. Period, point blank. Just like there's shit that women can do, there's things that men can't do that women can. There's things that men can do that women can't do. It's called a double standard. That is what it is. But the ultimate thing is the respect line. Why do you want to say a word that don't represent your culture, period, though? Like, I don't understand that. If a whole nother culture is saying, look, bro, this is disrespectful when you say it. This is just a black thing. Like, this is just something that's amongst us. We know we the coolest culture in the world and everybody want to be a part of us. That's cool. And we accept a lot of y'all, but just accept our boundaries. It's like people don't want to respect our boundaries. That's what's going on. People don't want to respect our boundaries. They want to be a part of everything we create, but then when we put boundaries up, that's just basic respect. They feel so entrenched in what we created. They don't want to respect that boundary because they feel like, well, if I got to respect that boundary, subconsciously, I'm not really a part of y'all culture. And I feel like I am. I feel like this culture is for everybody. So that's what's really going on, bro. It's confused admiration. It's not necessarily hate. It's jealousy and it's envy. That's where racism comes from. Because if you are sure of yourself as a person, you will not be racist. It's like black people. We don't care about nobody else's culture. You've never, ever, ever seen black people gather up, put some hoods on, and then go try to destroy another culture. Like that don't happen. Whoa! Somebody's lit. You ready to go hit the beach? God damn. Bartender, cut the drinks. No more. You're done. You're cut off. That's a wrap. You need to sit down and sober up. But yeah, shout out to everybody out there, man. Share, like, subscribe to the channel. This was just a quick one. It's another one, not that other one. I'll be back in the studio in a while. I'm out the country right now. I'm finna go enjoy this out the country beach, these clear waters, these views. I'm gonna go jump on these ATVs. I'm gonna go hit these beach clubs. I'm enjoying myself, man. I'm on vacation. Y'all know how I do. It was raining in California. I decided to change the weather because it's sunny out here. I'm gonna get a haters because there's a lot of haters in the chat right now. Let me give them a quick give them a quick view. Give them a quick view of the compound. Yeah. Give them a quick view of the compound. Balcony, got a balcony. They got the pool. They got two pools down there. Got like 4 jacuzzis. You got the swim up bar. But then if you want to keep it nice and private, you got the balcony here. You come out tan. But then you got the balcony on top of the balcony with the private jacuzzi up there. You get up there, get your freak on. You feel me? Go make a movie, do some OnlyFans type shit. Y'all know what the going on, man. We be out here living life. Everybody else these niggas be hating. These niggas be hating. These niggas be talking. But we really live what we be talking. We really walk the walk and talk the talk, bro. But we here to raise the awareness, man. Whether you white, whether you black, whether you Asian, Samoan, Hispanic, whatever you are. If you real, you raw, you uncut, you got principles, you got morals, something you stand on. Because if you live for something, you got to live for something. Don't die for nothing. Stand for something or you fall for anything. So if you a part of this movement, you a viral gang member. You feel me? So shout out to the whole viral gang. My black people, we under the black flag. Y'all see I got the black tee on, blacked out the game. Black flag is the movement. But rather than just the black flag, we got to get this people movement on too. Because the racism, that's just the divide and conquer. Y'all know what the going on. If you're not a part of the 1%, You a pawn on the chessboard, because that's really what it is. Y'all think it's just race, but it ain't. It's really classism. They controlling the money. They controlling the military. They controlling every faction part of your life. They got you fighting people that realistically they look at you the same way. While you fighting us, they look at you the same way. They taking taxes out your check the same way. You go to work, you slave for hours on hours on hours, and before you see your money, they take your money. And then after they give you the money, you got to pay bills to get the money right back. So technically, you are working for free. They created pieces of paper, and you work for it just to give that piece of paper back, and you give them time that you can never get back. And you probably can't afford to go and fly shit like this. So that's why I'm trying to raise the awareness so we all could be living like this. I want all y'all to be out here on these fly balconies. I want all y'all to be out the country getting tans. I want all y'all to have a balcony on top of your balcony. I want this for all y'all. You feel me? Shout out to the whole viral gang. The realest, the rawest, the most uncut. But we got to raise the awareness. That's the key. You got to raise the awareness. So let the haters hate, man. Share, like, subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my Black Americans. Shout out to all the blacks outside the country. If you on the same page as us, you're a part of this, bro. Period, point blank. It's some white people that'll probably help you more than some niggas. It's some niggas that'll turn their back on you and backstab you faster than your Hispanic homie, and vice versa. You might be, oh yeah, Hispanic pride, Mexican pride, and then a Mexican stab you in the back, and then the nigga help you more than the Mexican that's supposed to have Mexican pride. So it's all about the mindset. That's what the line. The color lines, that's cool and all. Everybody want to have pride in their people, but it's the mindset, gang. The mindset comes first, because all skin folk ain't your kinfolk. A nigga might look like you, but ain't got the same mindset as you, and fuck you over and derail the whole movement. Straight up. So shout out to everybody, man.